Apply surd through the fractional or the fraction expression. You can see the question 6 simplify the surd that involve fractions, and using the lowest common denominator, I want to convert these two fractions become to the same denominator. I will multiply this one by 3 and multiply this one by 2. After I write down 3 inside this bracket, I will take 3 multiply with numerator and denominator. The same idea with 2 multiply square root 3 and then you got 6 here, because 3 times 2 equal to 6 and 2 times 3 also be equal to 6. And then you can simplify by this writing 3 square root 3 plus 2 square root 3 and over 6 like this one. And the numerator, I think you know how to simplify that. 5 square root 3 over 6. The same idea with question B. You can have here is 3, here is 4, and here is 3 in the denominator. I will multiply this one by 3. Put 3 inside the bracket with this position, and then you got 4 in this position. This 3 will mean I will multiply numerator by 3 and denominator by 3 also. 4 times 3 equal to 12. The next fraction 4 inside the bracket, apply the multiplication for both numerator and denominator. After this one, you got 7 square root 5 over 12. And the next, you got 5 and 6. Here is 6 and here is 5 inside the bracket. 6 square root 2 over 30 minus 5 square root 2 over 30 here. 6 square root 2 minus 5 square root 2 and over 30 by this one. And then square root 2 over 30 here. That is question C. About question D, this one is 3. 3 square root 7 over 12 and minus square root 7 over 12 here. And 3 square root 7 minus 1 square root 7 over 12. Then 2 square root 7 times over 12 here. Simplify 2 and 12, you got square root 7 over 6. Question E, you got here is 2 and here is 5. 2 times numerator 4 square root 2. 5 times 2 equal to 10. 5 times square root 2 in numerator of the second fraction and 10 here. And now 4 square root 2 minus 5 square root 2 win over 10. And then minus square root 2 over 10 by this writing. And the same idea with question F. You multiply the first one with 7 with 2 and the second one with 7. 6 square root 3 over 14 plus 7 times square root 3 over 14 one more time. And then 30 square root 3 over 40 like this one. Yeah, we finished question F. Question G. 6 and 9, I will choose 13. 60 multiply 3 equal to 18, and 2 times 9 equal to 18. After this, I've got the 21 in the numerator. Multiply square root 7, 18 here, and 8 times square root 5 over 18, this one. 21 minus 8 equal to 13 square root 5 over 18 like this. Question 8. 3 here, 2 here. 4, 3 square root 3 over 30 and 16 square root 3 over 30 by this writing. 9 minus 16 equal to minus 7 square root 3 and over 30 by this one. And the next question I will choose 24. 4 will be multiplied with the first fraction and 3 will be multiplied with the second fraction. Multiply 4. Minus 20 square root 10 over 24 and 9 square root 10 over 24 one more time. Minus 20 plus 9 equal to minus 11 and square root 10 here, and then 24 over 24. We finish question I. Okay, the next question we will apply surd through geometry, and then you can see you got the rectangle and the triangle in this exercise. The question asks you about the parameter of the rectangle and triangle. Rectangular, okay. For parameter of A is rectangular. Rectangle square root 12 plus square root 5, and then you have to multiply 2. So for this one, 2 times square root 12 plus 2 times square root 5. 2 times 4 times 3 and plus 2 square root 5 here. And you got 4 square root 3 plus 2 square root 5. And question B, 3 square root 8 plus square root 2, and inside this bracket the parameter you have take 2 outside this one. Multiply or expand this one you got here, and for this one 6 times 4 times 2 plus 2 square root 2, and 6 times 2 square root 2 plus 2 square root 2. Here is 12 square root 2 plus 2 square root 2, 14 square root 2. That's it. That is question B. Question C, parameter. You want to calculate the parameter of this, you have to know about this side. I don't know about each side. I know the name of this one is hypotenuse. For this hypotenuse side, I need to set up the Pythagoras formula for calculate this one. And I call here EH, stand for hypotenuse. H square for this one will be square root of 2 square root of 8 square, and then here is 2, here is 8, and the total will be 10. H square is 10. This means h equal to square root of 10. I will not take the negative square root of 10 because it is the length of the side, so it cannot be the negative number. And I know about the value for this side is square root 10. About the parameter of this one, this is will be square root 2 plus square root 8 plus square root 5. This one is 2 square, this is only square root 2 first, 2 square root 2 and square root 10. 1 plus 2 equal to 3, 3 square root 2 plus square root 10 by this one. About question D, this side is square root of 20, and this signal will tell you about the two equivalent segments or two equivalent sides. Square root 20 will be here, and one more time I have to calculate this hypotenuse side. H here will be square root 20 square and square root 20 square one more time. 20, 20, 40, and h will be square root of 40. I will simplify this by divide this one by 4, factorizing here become the 2 times square root 10. And about these two sides, the parameter of this one will be square root 20 plus square root 20 plus 2 square root 10. This will be 4 times square root 5. 2 times square root 5. 20 equal to 4 times 5. Square root 4 equal to 2. Next one is 2 square root 5, and the next one will be 2 square root 10. 4 square root 5 plus 2 square root 10 by this writing. Question E, one more time for hypotenuse side. Hypotenuse side in this case is square root of 3 square, and then square root of 27 square one more time. Here is 3, here is 27. S squared equal to 30, like this one. H equal to square root of 30. And what is the total side here? Square root 3 plus square root 27 plus square root of 30, like this one. Square root of 3, 9 times 3. 9 times 3 is mean 3 square root 3 square root 3. And how about this one? I cannot simplify it anymore, so keep it square root of 30. 4 square root of 30 plus this one equal to this. And 1 plus 3 equal to 4. Yeah, that's why you got this answer. The next question, or the last question, one side is 27 and one side is 75. You don't know about this one, I will put it the name like A. And about the Pythagoras formula, you got hypotenuse square will equal to h of the other side square add together, like this one. 75 and a square plus 27. And then very easy for figure out, this one will be 48. 48, yes. And about a, you got the square root of 48. Square root of 48, I will divide this by 24. No, 16. 16 times 3, then 4 times square root 3. And about the 27, the total length of the parameter for this triangle is 4 square root 3 plus square root 27 plus square root of 75. 4 square root 3, 3 square root 3, 5 square root 3. Oh, the last one you will have 12 square root 3. Question F is quite easy. 12 square root 3 will be right answer.